So the game that I have been playing as of recent times, this will now officially be the final time that I talk about it. Because Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is complete. I have finished the game.
Was it everything you wanted and more? Was it
yes.
game week?
No, it was very, very good. I really enjoyed everything about the game. I think the ending's a little bit sort of like... it's a bit weird in some respects, but then again, most of the game is quite weird. It's one of those sorts of games that I have seen described in videos, because I guess this is kind of the thing for me when I get obsessed about something. I like to go back and look at things and watch things, you know, analysis and all that sort of nonsense.
Analysis.
This seems like the sort of game that would warrant a second playthrough so that you can understand some of the narrative choices.
Right, okay.
There is a choice at the end of the game that changes the whole dynamic of the ending. I chose an ending that I will not tell because, well, it was obviously very spoilerific. But yeah, the narrative is a little bit more complex, and after doing some reading into it, because I think I missed an ending because I think it's in post-game.
Oh, right, okay.
Which I'm not touching any of the post-game, if I'm honest. But my general thoughts of the game is it is brilliant. Absolutely loved every single second of it. It's incredibly well voice cast, motion captured. The gameplay is fun as all hell. The story is very good, whilst and complex enough and deep enough to keep you interested. I would say it's got deeper, broader meanings as well, which I'm really quite enticed about. It's all about creationism, you know, and loss and grief and stuff like that. So if you obviously once you play it, you'll sort of understand a little bit more in that respect, but I don't want to give away a lot of it.
No spoilies.
But funnily enough, so I have to tell you this because this was absolutely the strangest story of how I completed the game. So I was up to the final boss. It's another one of those. It's a 2-stage boss.
Of course.
The first stage is, I wouldn't say difficult, but it takes a few times to sort of get used to the pattern and what you can parry and what you can dodge and all that sort of thing. Very trial and error in the game can be. So I ended up getting through the first stage of it particularly fine, and I had a build where basically quite a lot of the characters, if they did a normal hit, would recover health. One of the characters could parry and regain health, like 3% of their health. So I had a very like healer centric build. But also I had a skill on called roulette that means that if I can either do 50% damage or 200% damage. And I had that equipped for everyone, but also a skill where you could come back at least once in the battle. Cool. So I equipped that on all 3 characters. So I got through the first stage, no problems. And bearing in mind, I'm playing this on a lunch break from work. So I'm working from home. I try the first attempt and I'm like, crap, I'm going to get absolutely ruined. So I took 5 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I started doing the boss, got to the second stage, and there's a character in there that has, like I think I said before, that has a fortune teller system where they can lay cards down and then they can maximize damage based on how many cards that they've put and what kind of stage they're in, whether they're in dawn or twilight, basically. So I managed to get, no pun intended, all the cards aligned, let's say, in the second stage of the boss, where I had 20 cards in the on the boss itself in twilight, so it meant that damage output was there. Roulette then also kicked in on it. And I did their most powerful move that I had equipped for 181,000 damage.
Holy
And
crap!
I was about to die.
Holy crap!
It literally changed the entire like
That's
battle for me.
awesome.
It was ridiculous. It took it
That's
to
very
within
cool.
about 20k damage left, and that was basically just one hit from Mael. And I finished the boss 1 minute before I was due back to work.
That's crazy.
So I literally was like, right, Xbox, you stay on. I don't care how long it is, you're staying
Yep.
on. Literally, Rachel got home from work. I was like, sorry, I know you don't particularly like it, but I'm going to have to watch the end of the game after we finish dinner.
Oh goodness.
And she's like, is that weird French game that you're playing? I was like, yes. And
Very good.
once I'd finished the game, I said, right, that's you don't need to see that French game anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, but 100% game of the year contender for me. Absolutely.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll
Love
have to
the
give
game.
it a shot.
Yeah, you
I will
should.
definitely